Joining us now to review some of the headlines of today's newspapers from around the world is Arise News analyst Emmanuel Efeni, the great Malabite, who has promised implications for Arise team tomorrow, and who will keep his promise.
Yes. I will be fasting
Emmanuel
from today.
You will deliver.
You will deliver. Amen. Amen.
Good morning, Ruben.
I'll be fasting for today. We need implications, sir.
Good morning, my in-law. I support
Good
you.
morning, sir.
Good morning, Rufa.
Make what, sir?
Why are you trying to invite
sir.
the whole world to your small party?
Make what, sir?
Okay.
Is it a small party?
Oh, it's strictly by invitation. Okay. If any just announced that it's strictly by invitation.
My Oga won an award and we're having the party. I say small party.
Let's start the review.
I celebrate my Oga.
With this day, Nigeria's newspaper of record.
That,
of course, you know, we're also celebrating the award of Television Station of the Year.
We have been fasting since.
We have been fasting.
Now, of course, the lead story of this day, Alake, Tinubu'll will push for DFI, direct foreign investment, with world leaders in France. President to meet US, France, other counterparts on summit sidelines. Shettima canvasses stronger relations with British government. UK lauds nation's ongoing economic reforms. Envoy clarifies visa restrictions, says not applicable only to Nigerian students. Yes, because the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is in Paris for the summit, and he will use the opportunity to engage with world leaders. Of course, top on his agenda is direct foreign investment in Nigeria. But it's not how you talk out there, but what you do at home. Your policies, are they investor friendly? Your infrastructure, you want somebody to come and invest in your country and provide light, provide water, construct road before manufacturing. These are the real issues the president will have to deal with at home to really get that invite to investors who will see Nigeria as destination of choice when it comes to foreign investment. We recall how former President Olusegun Obasanjo traveled across the world during his first term in office. And of course, the result was there. Not much came out of those travels. Looking for investors when you don't put your house in order, not exactly how to go about it. But this president seemed to have hit the ground running, and we hope this momentum will gather traction and we'll see things happening. Of course, the British High Commissioner reassuring the Vice President, Senator Shettima, that, of course, the long-standing relation between Nigeria and Britain will continue to grow, and of course, the benefits on both sides of the divide will continue to grow as well. Now, the Guardian newspaper, of course, the story, the window story of this day newspaper, revenue mobilization and Fiscal Commission defends recommendation for 114% increase of president, others' salaries. Insists salary of Nigerian president one of the lowest in the world. Of course, that is the lead story of the Guardian newspaper as well. Proposed 114% pay rise for public officers complicates minimum wage negotiation. Yes, because clearly this seems to be insensitive at this time. When Nigerians, the ordinary Nigerians, have been asked to tighten their belt, and this belt, if you don't take care, will soon give way. Now we're talking of the pay rise of public officers. Yes, you want to say, yes, there's a legal basis for that, given the extant law, but discretion should tell anybody that you have to deal with the consequences of the devaluation of the naira as a result of the convergence of parallel and I&E markets, as well as the removal of fuel subsidy, the impact, before you even discuss anything of this nature, even whether the law gives the commission the go-ahead to do that or not. I think this is something they have to have a rethink about, because workers are having real tough time with all the increases in electricity tariff, transportation, amongst others. Now, the Nigerian worker works very hard. According to the New Telegraph newspaper, with 2,124 hours yearly, Nigerian workers top global ranking, second only to Mexico. So those who say Nigerian workers don't work hard enough should go and read this report. Second only to Mexico with just 4 hours more. Costa Rica third with 2,073 hours. NLC picks Chinese firm handling pickets, Chinese firm handling new ECOWAS office over poor working conditions. Yes, we have just a brief the time is up, but let's just look at the foreign newspapers quickly to make this real global. Now, the Times of London, triggering recession could tame inflation. Chancellor's advisors claim bank misjudged crisis. Yes, despite the increases in 15-year high, the highest level in 15 years in England by the Bank of England, inflation is still running riot in the UK. But in America, the New York Times is reporting inflation fight looking bright, but isn't over. Yes, stubborn index keeps economies down. Yes, today the price of egg across the board has come down half what it was in January in America. So gas is cheaper now in America. The increase in rates seem to be working, but in the UK it's different.
Okay, we seem to have run out of time, but two quick things. Mike Ejiofor was on this program yesterday. I was had to do a rejoinder. He says some online platforms misquoted him, that he never said that Peter Obi is going nowhere and that Peter Obi is not the right person for Igbo persons. But he said, you know, one online platform took his statement out of context. Well, I mean, he's even threatening to go to court against that online platform. But it's interesting that interviews conducted on this platform get reported one way or the other.
It's a rise. We are number one.
And then, of course, a lot of anxiety about the ocean expedition. By 10 a.m., the oxygen will have expired. Robots were sent in. Other vessels were sent in. Well, we just hope for the best. I've been checking the news to know what happens, but that's it. Thank you, Emmanuel Efe.